It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE.
In this current climate we're in, who do we class as real friends? What characteristics have been displayed and shown on multiple occasions to make you class that person a real friend? Because I feel nowadays, people are quick to say, that's my friend.
Blood, brethren, fam.
All of that.
Love a fam.
I love a fam.
People love a fam. We ain't fam. Bro.
We're not fam, bruv. No.
Bro.
For me to call you fam,
I'm just giving you change. That's all I've just
That's all.
I don't understand.
You just saw my brethren. Let me not say that because we just got off that topic. But like, you know what I'm saying? Fam. Yeah. Like saying, just because man touched your mum,
we're not
that's
fam.
not fam.
Because I beat your mum.
That's not fam.
Yeah, we're not fam.
Stepdaddy, but not fam. But I just find it crazy.
Yeah.
And then the way when it goes south or sour, the way it's exposed and displayed on social media, I'm just like, that's not your friend. That was never your friend.
Never.
Like, your friend, first of all, for me, characteristics of a friend is someone who will never leave you in the dark just because you can outshine them. They will always keep you to the front.
100%.
And keep themselves around you because they see what's going on.
Yeah.
But like, you can't, it's just sad to see when these so-called friends have a little tiff and it just explodes and it's all played out on social media. So what characteristics would you say make someone a friend?
I would say, along the lines of what you said, somebody that puts you in the forefront.
Yeah.
Somebody that I feel like real friends encourage you to be better.
Yeah.
They will talk you out of things that they might necessarily think you could be getting yourself in trouble for. Whether you act on it is another thing. You could say to me, Morgs, don't beat that youth's mum.
And you still go and do it.
And I still go do it. That's still up to me. But
you know, I told you.
Yeah.
Was he?
Drizzy might go, bro, I'll beat her instead still. Like,
I'll hold the bullet for you.
Yeah. I hear it.
Yeah. You got a bright future ahead of you, kid. Let me hold that one for you still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus we're both light skinned, so he might think his dad creeping out or something. You know
I think loyalty plays a massive part in a real friendship.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand that there's not a lot of people in society that even have that code about them.
Right, okay.
And then what they'll do is, I guess you said, they'll throw up the fam, they'll throw up the blood, they'll throw up all of that. And it's not even really, that's not a real thing. They just, it's
just a cool, trendy thing to say.
Yeah, they're around you because you might have things. They're around you because you might do things for them.
Right.
Or such a, you know what I mean? Or that in that nature where I think real friends are like, the people that I have who I hold dear as friends is people that I don't even talk to all the time.
Right. Yeah, true.
Like, I might see them twice a year.
Yeah.
But every time we see each other, it's almost like a catch up.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that's ever changed. Nothing is, we're still the same.
Yeah.
We're still the same boys. We still catch the same joke. It's just that we've grown now and we're just at different places. Yeah. So I think we have more acquaintances. We have a bunch of acquaintances.
Yeah, I think that's where it's getting diluted, is people are associating their acquaintances with friends.
Yeah.
Like, acquaintances is someone who you potentially is your business partner to do business with.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily your friend. Now, that can change, because if your business partner was an acquaintance, or you're an acquaintance of someone you've been doing business with since, like, let's say the dawn of 2000s, eventually, depending on you two's personality, it will be a case of like, yo, Morgs, like, hey man, I know we're doing the business thing, but yo, do you ever
Yeah.
fancy like just hanging out and get a bite to eat? You
Yeah,
start
yeah.
learning more about that person. And then as the years go by, do you know what I'm saying? But like, for me, a real friend is someone who speaks to you before you fuck up.
Definitely, 100%. What do you think, Joe?
I don't know. I don't know if you ever heard of like the circle of friendship.
No.
Talk to me.
So essentially, you have like, so there's you,
Mm-hmm.
and you have your inner circle. So that would be like family. And then there's the friends that fall in that circle.
Yeah.
Then outside of that, you have like social friends. Outside of that, you have acquaintances.
Yeah, yeah.
Then outside of that, that's when you have business interests.
Okay.
Outside of that is community, and then outside of that is strangers.
Right.
So I feel like people in your life can be seasonal as well, so they will fall in
Of
a
course.
different
Yeah.
circle.
Category. Yeah.
And also, it's I feel like for me, it's like regardless, everyone has a price, but I feel like true friendship is when there isn't a price.
That's 100%.
But then there's also a fault in that because at the end of the day, everybody still has a price.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the price you're talking about doesn't necessarily have to be a financial thing.
No.
The price could be someone just needs to hear from you. So like their price of being a friend to you or classing you as a friend is you check in on them every so often.
It's time.
And then vice versa. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's their price. Their price is I need you to communicate with me at least every so often. That's the price.
I think again, it's what Joe is saying is facts. Like there's different levels of friendships. What I notice though is that people sometimes with me get my level of friendship misconstrued because I'm a very social person.
Yeah.
I'm approachable.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like,
Personable.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not like a standoffish person.
Yeah.
But then, and I catch joke. I catch joke with everybody because that's how I live. I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
So the only thing that makes me really happy is when I catch joke, and then they take that as, oh right, this guy's really my brethren. We're not really brethrens, bro. Like, we're not. And as I've gotten older as well, I've been able to differentiate friendship and business. And when it comes to business, I don't really care about what that person's doing with their life, what they're doing, whether it's wrong or right. As long as we are doing good business and we're here and we're doing what we need to do for the greater good of that business, I don't care. Like let's keep it moving because this is what people do as well. People have this fam. Oh, it's my brethren. Oh, it's my thing, but they're not doing nothing for you. Now, if you're not contributing to, if Joe's not contributing to my life and I'm not contributing to Joe's life in any way, monetary or in a friendship way, then there's no point him being there and there's no point me being there. Vice versa. Yeah. We have to. I feel like proper friendships are friendships where you give more than you receive, and I think you should do that anyway. I personally think, as a person, you should you give more, not to receive, but when you give. Yeah. People,
as you can.
Yeah, man. It's just out of your own kindness, out of your own moral compass. You just go, bro, do this or hold this or boom, 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 or do you need, or call a brethren up and go, right, do you need anything, bro? Call up a brethren and say, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I have friends who I know for a fact, like, I've seen them at their best, I've seen them at their worst, but I've seen them more at their best than I've seen them at their worst, but I've seen them at their worst.
Yeah.
And that's just because we've been friends a minimum of like 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like their parents will introduce me to their friends as, oh, that's my son. Or, you know, likewise, my mom will be like, oh, yeah. Oh, Dre, when's my second son coming around? At the time when obviously my brother wasn't around, but do you know what I'm saying? Like those type, like friends are just, like Joe said, they can be seasonal, but that might be based on their life circumstances.
Yeah.
But they're not seasonal in regards to they're with you when you're hot and then they're not there when you're cold.
100%.
Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And like friends will not, you know, expose your stuff. If me and you are no longer friends, just because we're social media entities, nothing we've said in confidence
Yeah,
or
should
I've
be- should
seen
come out, yeah.
should come out.
100%.
That's just for me.
I think that's like like primal, and like the definition of like with friendship, like you value like there, even regardless, like there's a level of like respect
Yeah.
that's attached to that.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? It's just like, I just don't understand. And it's like, and it's bad when you see it coming from one side. It's very one-sided. And then it just makes me think like, oh, well, were you the problem? Because the other person is not saying a thing. And it seems like they probably respected the friendship way more than you did because you're all over social media saying what's going on, but it was all good just a week ago.
Which is why you should, and older I get, is why I hold my friendships with people more dear.
Yeah.
The people that I know are certain, I hold them more closer to me because I know I can rely on them. Like just based on, I feel like when you go through certain things with friends as well, it's important because that's a test. A lot of the time, those things are tests to see, okay, cool, in adversity, what type of friend are you? Are you somebody that's just going to walk away or are you somebody that's a stand-up person? And I feel like when you go through certain tests with people that you know, that will go, okay, you know what, yeah, you reflect on it and go, that's a friend. Like, that person there, like, kept it thorough, you know what I mean? Like, kept it 100, you see what I'm saying? Have you ever had special friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a liar. Well, I mean, maybe you're one of them Android Donnies. You don't know what a special friend is, but
I think I've had it in my lifetime too.
You're lying.
Two special.
You're lying.
No, all right.
You're lying.
Let me explain.
Two?
Let me explain what a special friend is to me.
Okay,
maybe we got. A special friend is a woman
You're lying.
that you have sex with.
You're lying.
Listen.
I'm standing by. You're lying. Two?
A woman that you have sex with, but you don't date. You just check in with each other every 6 months, beat, and then he cut.
Two.
Yeah, I've had two. Because the rest of them,
Bro, you don't believe yourself.
no, because the rest of them have just been fly by night. No, I'm bred.
Two.
Yeah, two special. Two, like even now let me not say too much anyway. But yeah, even up to a certain point, I could call that person and go, let's go.
Two.
Well, you got more than that.
Bro, it's your story.
Bro,
It's your story. It's your story.
Joe, if you had a special friend of that nature.
I cannot confirm or deny the obvious.
And we move on. Bro, I mean, hey.
Listen, don't worry, foodies. I'll do the job. I'll do the dirty. I'm here to do the dirty work.
No. You know what? Yeah, I just feel disrespected that you sat there, and on multiple occasions you said the number two.
Yeah,
I feel disrespected.
yeah, shitting on them, man.
I feel disrespected.
Number two, man, shitting on them.
You look up, understand. You're in the dark with the sharks. It's a bloodbath. We got the mics. It's a fight. Had a tough start.